Hi, I'm TERRsalt and this is the first episode of the Battle for Democracy Dev Diary. So what's the game about? It centers on the 2024 American elections, but it's not your typical Republicans versus Democrats scenario. Instead, the game is set in the alternative universe when the United States operates as a multi-party system. In this universe, a new party called the People's Progressive Alliance emerged in 1968. Born of the youthful anger, it quickly started gaining popularity. That same year, the American Independent Party also gained some states in the South. This AIP element is based on real historical events, which you can check if you want. I won't dive too deeply into game's lore, as it's still under development, but let's assume that there are 4 major political parties. So what I have accomplished so far? Let me show you. As you can see, I'm developing it in Python. You might wonder why I choose Python over a faster language or game engine. The answer is simple. I'm most familiar with Python. Additionally, the game isn't as complicated as, for example, Hearts of Iron 4, so I believe performance won't be an issue, at least for now. As you can see, clicking on the state opens what I refer to in my code as an info box. This info box displays the state's name, flag, number of electoral votes, a work in progress picture of the state, which is currently a bug box, and the population. If you look at the top of the screen, you will see multiple elements. Starting from the left, the first one is the party emblem. It's currently work in progress as a whole game. Next to it, you can see the indicators for money, political power, stability, and polarization. I also want to include additional features such as party alignment on the left-to-right scale. However, I would need to create multiple scales as politics are not limited to just one axis. The last element is a time clock. Pressing 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 on the keyboard changes the speed, and pressing the spacebar pauses or unpauses the game. As you can see, when the game unpaused, both event and the news window appear. You can click and hold the left mouse button to move events around, and you will notice that hovering over the close button works even when the in window is overlapping another. You can see that after you choose Turn Text as Green option, the state's ownership changed. When we close the news window, a super event appears, and yes, the COVID pandemic in this universe will begin in 2021 rather than 2020. You may hear music from plugin Evolve in the background, but this won't be in the final game due to the copyright issues. All events, news and super events are dynamically sized. For example, if I change the description of both news and super event, its size will adjust accordingly. That's all from me for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. And don't worry about the current looks. I know it looks bad, but it will undergo many changes. So like and subscribe if you like the video, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye!